All right, YouTubers, good morning. My name's Dave, like always. And you found do it yourself, do it right. And got my Common Motors hat on today. That can only mean one thing, and that is we're gonna work on something old. And that something old is that guy there. Anyways, the XL175. If you've been following along, you know, I've been doing a bunch of update videos. In this video, you know, I'm actually gonna show me doing some work on it. Got some parts in, finally got around to ordering some more stuff, and you know, gonna scoot on up to the hangar because it's warm up there and there's lots of light, and it's only 2 miles away. But as you can see, the weather is not that great. Freezing rain. Good thing it's only 2 miles. Otherwise I'd, you know, say no, I wasn't gonna do it. Save the video for another day. But it's only 2 miles away, and you know, it's early. So gonna scoot on up there, gonna show you what I got. And you know, one of the things I think it's gonna be pretty sweet. The other ones, probably not so much, you know, because I'm cheap. So anyways, I'm gonna scoot on up there. I'm gonna do that right now. Alright guys, so as you can see, that was a tidbit interesting, getting it off the trailer. But she's inside, and you know, don't mind the fan noise. That's what's keeping me warm. Inside, gonna rip the old muffler off, and you know, got the replacement right here. You know, she's an eBay special from China, so I think she's just gonna go on there somewhat like so. Hopefully it'll quiet her down a little bit. She's pretty ear piercing, you know. It's for a one lunger, she really gets the decibels, you know what I'm saying. And then you know, these are the mirrors that I am contemplating throwing on. And of course, you know, they were from the Amazon website, and I'm not so keen. I'm not sure, we'll see. But anything's got to be better than these little floppy things that flop back and forth and vibrate and move, and you can't see anything out of them. So anything's got to be better than that. And you know, of course, I also have a clutch kit, because the last time I rode it, the clutch is starting to slip, and I'm not sure if the clutch was replaced. I went through all the old parts that the guy took off, and I don't remember seeing any clutch plates. So I figured, you know, it was like 21 bucks off from Evil Bay, and so I figured, why not? But that's gonna be another video. We're not getting into that one today. I just had all the parts up here. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire her up so you can hear what it sounds like right now. And then once I get that muffler off and zip, zip, cut off and put back on, you know, fire it up again. See what the difference is. key on. now that the pipe is nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and burn my fingers getting it off. So let's go ahead and knock that out. I'm not sure if this is metric or standard. I'm guessing it's probably metric. Everything else on this bike is metric, but it's been apart, put back together so many times, who knows? So I think it's a metric number 12. We're gonna try to get her up, huh? Lefty loosey, ratty tighty. Oh yeah, bust her right off. Maybe it's a good thing. Oh man, that one was loose. Huh. Maybe it's a good thing I got her warmed up. You know, bust these nuts off right quick like. And there's one. And there's a stack up of washers. And there's the 2 washers. Oh, that was easy peasy. Got the little sleeve that holds it up in there. We're gonna move on to the back one. This guy back here. This is, you know, this is what holds the actual pipe on. Let's see if it's the, oh, look at that, same size. Look how lucky we got there. And there she goes, huh? Really wasn't all that tight. Maybe I should have went through and did a bolt check. Right, and there she goes. And that's how you do it. It's been removed. And hopefully I didn't lose any of my pieces. Well, there's the other one up there. The other half to the muffler sleeve. And oh, here's the washer, lock washer. And then we're gonna take this bad guy here. We're gonna put her up on the table. And we're gonna do some cutting, you know. This is the reason why I wanted to come up here to work. We got a nice big air compressor, like right here. And you know, I don't have my air compressor yet. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna snip it off right about here. And then, you know, this thing has all the little adapters on the inside of there. And we're just gonna go ahead and slide it over there, clamp it down with the old clampulator right here. Let's see what we got. Hopefully it's a little bit quieter than what's on it now. So let's keep going. Well, I'm pretty certain that this pipe was definitely made out of some good old Russian steel, because boy, that did not want to cut. It pretty much ate up my whole cutting wheel, and you know, that's the end result. Good thing it's just a muffler, and it's good thing that it's just going on a beater bike, because man, that was rough. That was a lot harder to cut than I thought. So you know, gonna grab the new muffler, slide it on there, and fit her up to the bike, and see how she fits. All right, gentlemen, so for my application, I have to remove all 3 of these spacers for this muffler to go on that end. Now, it does come with a clamp, and these are 14s, you know, these ones are 14s. Now, you know, you never know what you're gonna get from China, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. Yours might be 15s, yours might be 16s, I don't know. I'm just telling you what size mine are, just so you can possibly get ready. If you don't have metric tools, you know, you're gonna have to get some, especially if you're working on these old bikes. And you know, I do have a video, link to that video around here, and that's you know, that's about the tools that you're gonna need if you want to start working on some of these old vintage bikes. It's a pretty good list. It's, you know, I left off some stuff, but you know, for the most part, it's all there. So, you know, for this application, you know, you gotta have a die grinder or whatever. You know, just some regular hand tools. You know, nothing too extravagant. But I'm gonna get ready and throw this thing back on the bike and see how she looks. Alright guys, so you know, I lied. I ended up using the biggest spacer on the muffler to take up some of that gap between the muffler and the pipe. And you know, here she is in all her glory. Little shorty pipe. You know, I used the very end hole. This thing is adjustable, so you guys know you can loosen up this this nut here, and this whole thing will slide up and down in this rail, so you can use this pipe for all different applications. Now obviously this is a cheap one from China. You know, like I said in a previous video, you know, link to that one up here, over here around my head. You know, this is a budget build bike. This is the whole purpose of this bike. But I am making it so it's, you know, roadworthy. I think eventually my daughter wants to learn how to ride on this bike, so you know, I am doing some things. I obviously you know, making it roadworthy, but you know, that's the exhaust. I figured the exhaust had to go first, and then, you know, these mirrors, which I'm gonna get to here in a minute. But let's fire the old girl up. Let's see what she sounds like. Let's set you guys down here. I'm guessing it's gonna be a little quieter, but maybe not much more. Yeah, like I said, I didn't think it was going to be that much quieter. It's kind of a different, deeper sound. I wish it was a little bit quieter, because I don't know if that's going to really make a difference. But, you know, out on the backcountry roads, maybe it's a, you know, scare the deer away. Maybe it's good to be heard a little bit. But, you know, I think it definitely looks a lot better than this thing that was on there. You know, this I believe was homemade or something. Not exactly sure. I think the guy said that he made that himself, which was just a good try. But you know, cheap little. I think this was like 70 bucks. Little muffler. I think it makes it look a lot better. And speaking of looks, this girl is getting ready to have some body work done. You know, I'm not really gonna be able to do much with this big crease in here. I thought about using body filler and filling it in, you know, with Bondo and all that other stuff. Then I'm like, if my daughter's gonna get it, she's probably gonna lay it down eventually and, you know, scratch it up. And so I'm gonna do the right thing. I bought some paint, and I'm gonna do, like I said, some body work on it. You know, clean it up, spray it with some spray paint. Try to make it look good. I got some wings coming for the tank, and of course I have the sticker, like I said before, to go here. And I am going to paint these plastics, the tank and the plastics. They're all going to match. And then this gold up here, that's all going to get painted black. And same with the back. It's going to get blacked out. And I do have new rubber for this thing. I'm just waiting for the motorcycle shop to open up here. I'll do a little review on that motorcycle shop too. But I'm waiting for them to open up. They're on a little extended New Year vacation to the 17th. So, you know, got new rubber coming so I can ride this thing out on the road. But until then, yep, gonna grab them mirrors, throw them mirrors on. All right, fellas, so with the power of YouTubes and video editing, I went ahead and threw the new mirrors on. Now, as you can see, these suckers are fully adjustable. You know, you can adjust it here. There's all kinds of adjustability here. You can move it around. And, you know, same, obviously, for this one over here, you can move it this way. You can turn it this way. You can turn it up and down. And then your mirror. Now, I will admit that they are cheap. They're not, you know, they're not top quality. But like I've been saying, this is a budget build. It's a budget bike. There's a reason why I wanted some, you know, some good mirrors. And besides, you know, my daughter planning on riding a bike. But I think this bike is going to be my steed for a vintage 500, maybe a vintage 1000. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, that's a the guys down in Tennessee, they take their bikes, you know, wherever, and they ride 500 miles of back roads, trails, through water crossings. And you know, you can either do the 500-mile one, or you can do the 1,000-mile one, which I don't know if I want to do the 1,000-mile. But your bike has to be pre-1980. It does not have to be an on-off-road bike, but you know, I figured this one, it is, so you know, it fits the bill. Most of those guys, they're all riding on-off roads. There are some guys that are riding some Sportsters and some BMWs and some old stuff, you know, and you know, kudos to them. But yeah, there she is, mirrors installed and a new muffler. And you know, that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys like this XL 175 stuff, you know, put a comment down in the block below. You know, much appreciated. There's a bit more, like I said, coming on this paint job, wheels, and you know, hopefully I can get out there and you know, put some more miles on this bike. But like I do it all at the end of my videos, or like you should do at the end of all my videos, you know, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. You know, there's no reason not to subscribe. It's free. You know, I'm not going to charge you anything to subscribe. You know, I'm not doing the whole join button, and I'm not making you pay for extra content or anything like that. You know, what I do on my weekends, you know, it's merely for my enjoyment and your enjoyment when I videotape it. So, you know, like I said, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, and, you know, till next time, you know, thanks a lot.